With the Thanksgiving holiday fast approaching, many students are wondering how they're going to get home to spend time with friends and family. I'm Olivia Da Silva from QTV, and I'm here with Bill May, the co-founder of the Kingston Rocket, a new bus service that has just been launched before the holidays. Bill, could you tell me a little bit about what the Kingston Rocket is and how it's different from other bus services?
Yeah, sure thing, Olivia. So when we started the service, we wanted to have a low-cost bus service for students in order to really provide them with more options on the way to get home.
Absolutely.
So I know for myself, for example, like last year, whenever I wanted to go home to Toronto, which is where I live, I would take Megabus, and it would always cost me like $80, $100. Like, I never paid anything less than $60. It was a ridiculous amount of money, and I mean, like, they don't even pick up on campus, like, so it was inconvenient as well. Sat down, thought about it, called up a few bus companies, and really realized that we can bring this down to $50 round trip, and be able to offer a service that's still high quality, that's still very reliable, and just essentially run at a lower cost by running something like a school bus instead of a coach bus.
How did you just get this idea off the ground? How did you get it all rolling?
Yeah, sure. So as it states on our website, the project is inspired by a similar bus service in Waterloo called the Fed Bus. Okay. And so they do the exact same thing we do. They run school buses from Waterloo to Toronto. And so we looked at their business model. We got in touch with the directors there, and we asked them how they ran things, and they outlined their business model to us. And we were shocked at how surprisingly simple it was. So we really believe that we can bring this to Queens, and we really felt that it was a necessity for students. So I sat together with Darren Cole, who I met through my first year of classes, and so he's a great guy, and I really believed that he would be a great fit for the team, and so we really worked together to bring this project from the start all the way to where it has been now. And so the first thing we did was we had an email sign-up page on our Lawn Truck page, and we just tried to let the emails roll in. Phenomenal response. We had like 450 signups on the first day, and I mean, the list is up to 1,000 now. We haven't been promoting it as often because it was only for like the first 1 or 2 weeks that we just got email signups. And then once we had the email signups, obviously we said to ourselves, wow, there is demand out here. This is what students want. And so obviously we went forward to implementing all the things that we had sitting in a paper. Seeing our plans, and then we went ahead and implemented that.
Would you be able to tell me just what locations the Kingston Rocket currently travels to and how often the service will be available?
For our first year, we're running buses right now we're planning only the major holidays, so Thanksgiving, winter break, reading week, and Easter break. After the first run, the Thanksgiving run, we're gonna sit back, have a strategy meeting, see if we can expand to more frequent service. Again, right now it's just to Toronto. We do drop-offs and pickups at Union Station, Scarborough Town Centre, and the Whitby GO Station. So I guess 3 locations on the way from Kingston to Toronto. And obviously we're looking to expand to other places. Ottawa's on the list, Hamilton's on the list, Montreal is on the list.
That's awesome. My one final question is, what kind of rates can students expect to be paying? As obvious as it is, university students, cost efficiency is a big deal, so.
For the current trip, as I mentioned right now, if a student wants to take a ride on the Kingston Rocket, it's costing them $50 round trip. That includes everything. That includes all the taxes, all the fees. Everything is included in the $50. You will not pay a penny over $50.
That's fantastic. Well, I think that's everything for me for today. Thank you very much for meeting with me, Bill.
Thanks, Olivia.
I'm Olivia from QTV, and this has been my piece on the Kingston Rocket.